I have a question for you. Whenever you watch a video, let's say here on YouTube, what puts you off more? If it looks like it was shot on a potato, or
if it has bad audio quality.
Although potato quality video will probably often come with subpar audio anyway. So what's worse to you? For me personally, it's definitely bad audio. If the visuals aren't great but it sounds good, that's not a problem. However, if it sounds really bad, I'm very likely to stop watching altogether. When I'm filming a video, my favorite type of microphone to use is a shotgun mic, up here, because it sounds great and helps capture directional audio. But it has downsides. If you are moving around, it's not ideal because you need to stay close to the mic to get the best sound. And this is where this here comes into play. This is the Saramonic Air. It's a 2.4 GHz wireless mic system, and it comes in this really nice see-through charging case. It has some unique features, and overall it's really great value. And by the way, Saramonic is also the sponsor of today's video. So first of all, let's see what comes in the box. So here it is. This is the main star of the show, the charging case. And it contains 2 wireless mics, a receiver, and 2 adapters. The first one is a Type-C connector, so you can connect the mics to your phone, tablet, or even laptop. Then there's this clip, which allows you to slide the receiver into your camera's hot shoe. And if you're a Sony shooter, which I'm not, they also offer an adapter so you can connect the microphone directly to your camera without using a wire, which is a great feature. Also in the box is a pouch, which comes with 2 wind muffs for the wireless mics, a Type-C to Type-A charging cable, a 3.5mm TRS cable to connect the receiver to your camera, and in my case, 2 lavalier mics that plug into the wireless mics, which is wild considering how small these transmitters are. The wind muffs attach easily, you can just clip them on. And the best part is, you can leave them on and still store the mics in the case, which I really appreciate. The case itself feels high quality and the lid is held in place by a magnet. Oh, it sounds very satisfying to close it. And the best part, if you open it up accidentally, nothing will fall out because everything sits really snug inside, which is really great. The receiver has a color screen that gives you all the necessary information. It also has a headphone output so you can monitor the audio while recording. With the screen on, the receiver lasts 6.5 hours, but you can extend it to over 9 hours when you turn off the screen. You can also enable auto shutdown so the receiver powers off and on when your camera is off or you turn it back on. The microphones last up to 10 hours each, which is plenty. And thanks to the charging case, all 3 units can be recharged about 1.5 times, which is great if you need to top up in between shoots. It's great to have a really nice charging case and all the accessories, but that doesn't mean much if the microphones themselves don't sound great. So now, what do these microphones sound like? Well, you listen to them right now. I have one channel, is this one here, is the lavalier mic, and also I have here the transmitter with the built-in microphone, and I will switch between them so you can get an idea what they sound like. And there will be no processing done whatsoever, so this is a pure sound coming from these microphones. Now, since these microphones are so small, and in fact one of these units is only 11 grams, they don't have built-in storage, so there's no internal recording. But to me that is not an issue because you can activate a limiter and that makes sure your sound is not clipping, and that is super useful, and that would be for me the reason to use internal recording anyway. By the way, you can also connect the receiver that is right now on top of my camera. You can also connect it to your phone, and when you use the Saramonic app, you can change all the settings also in the app, and you can also record on the app, which is pretty useful. And one of the settings you can activate in the app, also of course on the receiver, is noise cancelling. All right, I came now to this rather noisy place here next to the road, and there's constantly cars driving by, so that should give you a pretty good understanding how the noise cancelling works. Right now it's completely turned off, so no noise cancelling at the moment. So this now is level 1 noise cancelling, and I haven't tried it before, so I'm very curious to see it myself if it works or not. All right guys, this is stage number 2. There's also now a tram going by, so it should be a little bit more noisy, if you can hear it, or maybe the noise cancelling is cancelling it completely out. So it's up to you to decide if it's useful or not. The Saramonic Air is available in 2 variants. The set I have here includes the 2 lavalier mics, but if you don't need those, you can save some money by going for the version without them. Everything else is identical. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. See you on the next one. Until then, auf Wiedersehen.